to my channel. My name is Catherine if you're new here, and if you are and you like what you see, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. So for today's video, I am going to go into like a little bit of a holiday gift guide, or what to ask for Christmas, just different gifts, and then I categorized it in a bunch of different categories. So in the description down below I'll leave the categories with the timestamp, so if you don't want to hear about a specific category, you can just skip right ahead to a different one. But there's a bunch of different ideas, so I hope you guys get some ideas of what to give to other people or what to ask for. So the first category I have is technology. The first thing I have is a record player. I already have one. It's really nice. So going along with that is just different vinyls. I specifically am asking for vinyls for Christmas, so like the Harry Styles album, you have a bunch of Taylor Swift albums to choose for, you have Ed Sheeran, there's a bunch of different new music that's been coming out recently, so you can ask for a bunch of different vinyls as well. Also some disposable cameras or a DSLR camera. If you already have a DSLR camera, you could get different lenses or different accessories for it. Also you could get a Polaroid camera or film for a Polaroid camera. There's a bunch of different types of film that you could get for them, like different colors and such. You could also do I have an HP Sprocket, but just an automatic Bluetooth printer that prints out smaller images, so you don't actually have to use a printer, but it prints by itself. Or you could ask for the film if you already have one of those. Another thing that's been going viral on TikTok is sunset lamps. So they basically look like a sunset in your room. It's very helpful a lot when it comes to like seasonal depression and just like you need sunlight because the sun sets at 5 p.m. Another thing would be a projector to project onto like a blank wall in your room if you don't have a TV or anything, or a star lamp, which is very similar to the sunset projector, which has been going viral as well, that you can just put on your table and it'll glow stars up into the ceiling of your bedroom or any other room that you choose. Something else is LED light strips or a light bulb if you don't want to do the light strips. There's a lot of different options out there. You could get Bluetooth ones as well, or you can control them from your phone. Another one is either like an Amazon Echo or like an Alexa or something of that nature. There's also Google Home versions of different things. There's a lot of different versions out there at this point. There's also PS5s, or if you already have a PS5 or some sort of gaming station, you could ask for different sorts of games as well. Or you could ask for a Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch games. You could also ask for a portable speaker. Most people have one by now, but if you want to upgrade yours or get a nicer one, that's also a nice thing to ask for. And then there's a ton of Apple products you could ask for as well. There's the iPhone 13, you can get AirPods, you could get an iPad. I'm personally asking for an iPad case because my iPad has been caseless for a year now. And you could ask for accessories, MacBooks. They have the color Macs now. There's a bunch of different Apple products you could buy as well. So the next category I have is beauty and clothes. The first thing I have is an air diffuser. I personally got one when they were going viral on TikTok, where you could put the Bath & Body Works scents into an Airwick diffuser and it works amazingly. Highly recommend. It's also super cheap at Target. Something that is a little bit of a splurge gift would be like a Dyson Airwrap, or any sort of Dyson hair products for that matter. A lot of them have been really nice. I don't have one, but it would be a nice gift to give to someone. Another thing that's super nice is a skincare fridge and like jade rollers or different skincare products that you could put in it, face masks or anything of that such. You could also ask for Lush products as well. Another thing is fine jewelry, necklaces, bracelets, earrings, anything essentially that's like fine jewelry. Any girl loves them, but also for guys you could get them jewelry as well, like different chains or watches, things of that nature. And another thing is an electric toothbrush. I feel like most people, it's like a tedious thing that they would want to get, but like I'm asking for one for Christmas because I'm like growing up or something. But an electric toothbrush would be nice, especially the nicer ones. They help clean your teeth better. The next thing I have is a bunch of different perfume fragrances. I don't have any male fragrances on here, but I have a ton of female fragrances. So the Coco Chanel Mademoiselle, I have that one, I love it. Also the Chanel Coco Noir. There's Tom Ford Lost Cherry. I have Tom Ford's Velvet Orchard and it smells really good as well. The Tom Ford Bitter Peach. And then La Vie Belle by Lancome. And then another one that is like super expensive but smells amazing is the Baccarat Rouge 540. Super expensive, but it is unisex as well. And there's the Valentino Donna Born in Roma, Valentino Vos Viva, and then YSL Black Opium. I have the Black Opium. It's a very nice evening winter fragrance, so very good to ask for Christmas. They also do a lot of different sales like YSL does. And then something that's been going viral on TikTok is the Tom Ford Balm Frost, which is like his sparkly like lipstick. I asked for it. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. It's like $50 for lipstick, but it looks really cool. And then you can also ask for the Tree Hut Sugar Scrubs. They're very nice quality. Sugar scrubs in general are very nice to exfoliate before you shave, if you do shave. Another good thing to ask for is makeup brushes. I always get makeup brushes every single year. It's nice to replace them after a while. Like some of them really do get gross after a while. Like obviously wash them. Another thing you could ask for is makeup brush cleaner. I got the little one that spins. Like you have like a bowl and it sticks in, it spins. You can also ask for the solution for that as well. Cleans brushes very quick and very easily. You could ask for any sort of setting spray or makeup products that you aren't super particular about. I personally use the Urban Decay setting spray, works very well. You could also ask for different nail polishes, nail products, things to file your nails with, things of that nature, but you could also ask for a dip powder kit. A lot of people started doing dip powder over quarantine, and I still have a kit of it and I use it every once in a while. You could also ask for different sorts of powders as well. You can also ask for leather pants or like faux leather leggings, things of that nature. I have the Spanx version of the faux leather leggings and they are quite amazing. But there's a lot of other different off brands out there. I just know that's like a pretty good quality one. You could also get tall Chelsea rain boots. They've been really popular so far this fall, so I'm assuming that they're only going to grow in popularity over winter because people are probably going to get things for Christmas. Claw clips have also been a very inexpensive trend that's been going on, so you could always get that for someone for like a stocking stuffer or something of that nature. Matching pajama sets. Every single person basically wants matching pajama sets, especially if they're like the silk versions. On that note, you could also get a silk robe or a fuzzy robe if you prefer soft, cozy robes. Then something that you probably wouldn't use right away, but you could use eventually, is Birkenstocks. Very good for the summer. I use mine all the time. And then there's also, you can ask for Ugg boots. I know that they came out with the shorter version recently and a lot of people have been wanting those. Along the same lines of shoes, you could get some Doc Martens. Those are growing in popularity. There's a few different sorts of ones out there that I'm interested in. They have platform Doc Martens. Another thing that's been also growing with the trends is minimal baseball caps, so you could look into those. Those are fairly inexpensive, under $30, so that would be a nice gift to give someone. So the next category I have is a workout category. I started working out a lot more frequently, so I'm asking for a few of these things for Christmas as well. So the first thing is a muscle roller, and then that kind of goes hand in hand with a foam roller. You could also ask for a new pre-workout or just expand on your collection so you don't have to buy it, or protein powder. My personal fave is the Fruity Pebbles one. You can also ask for resistance bands, different kinds. I'm asking for those for Christmas as well, just to like help with a lot of different stretches or other sorts of like tension-based workouts. You can ask for a yoga mat if you work out at your house, or you could ask for a yoga mat holder if you want to bring it to the gym or somewhere else that you work out. And then another thing is to ask for more blender bottles if you do take pre-workout or protein powder. It just helps with evenly shaking everything up. And then you could also ask for a workout bag to put everything into, so that way it's not all over the place, which would be very helpful. And then I have another category of food, drinks, and kitchen accessories. The first thing I have is an electric wine opener. I got one last year for Christmas and it is quite amazing. Takes all of the hard work out of opening up a bottle of wine. Another thing is a cocktail recipe book. I've gotten a few over time, just 21st birthday presents definitely don't really stop. But yeah, like different cocktails you can make from different books. I've gotten in the habit of just buying a bunch of different liquors to make different cocktails, so my bar cart has expanded tremendously. Speaking of bar carts, you can also ask for a shaker set or a cocktail recipe set. It comes with like a shaker bottle and things of that nature. But you could ask for the basics of bartending essentially and learn how to make drinks at home. The make your own cocktails at home set that sort of works like a Keurig, and it has 4 different types of liquors in each corner, and then you just put a pot in and it'll make a pre-mixed drink for you. You could ask for that for Christmas. Something that I'm asking for is wine glasses, because I've gotten a bunch of wine tumblers but never really any wine glasses. The ones I'm interested in is the ones with the square edges, but there's a bunch of different ones out there. You could get the rosé ones. Definitely should have 2 different sizes for red and white wine as well. You could get champagne flutes if you don't have those already. Lots of different sorts of things that you could buy. If you don't already have one, I'm surprised. However, you could ask for an air fryer for Christmas, or you could gift it to somebody else. Air fryers have been very helpful. My roommates love mine. It helps cook things very quickly, and when you're in college, it's pretty essential because you don't really have time to sit down and make a ton of food. Another thing you can ask for is an espresso, or if you really like making coffee by hand, you could ask for an espresso machine. I have an espresso machine. I don't use it terribly often just because it does take a little bit longer than it does to make stuff straight out of a Keurig. However, I am a barista here on campus, so I've been learning the ways of coffee, but you could ask for an espresso, especially if you're a college student, or if you are particular about your coffee, you could ask for an espresso machine. They can get very expensive, just an FYI. And then another thing that's more alcohol related is a whiskey decanter. They look very pretty, so wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people are gifting those for Christmas. And then my last sort of category is just other, because they don't really fit into anything else. So the first thing I have on there is a toolkit, especially if you're moving into your first apartment, or if you're moving to college. You don't really realize that you need like screwdrivers and hammers as much as you would think, so definitely recommend getting even a smaller one or like a bigger one, or just asking your dad, hey, can you make me your own from Home Depot, would be a good idea. Another thing is Squishmallows. I have a bunch that have been gifted to me, and then just stuffed animals in general. As you can tell by my little reindeer back here, is that I have, well, I don't have a lot, but I definitely do appreciate stuffed animals from time to time. Another thing is fidgets. They've been growing in popularity, starting from fidget spinners a long time ago. Now there's the little pop fidgets. You would be surprised how many adults really love those, so just saying, if you want to gift something funny, probably should gift one of those. You could also gift card games. There's a bunch of different ones out there. I have We're Not Really Strangers. It's a pretty interesting one. There's like Never Have I Ever, Buzz, Cards Against Humanity. There's a bunch of different card games out there that are interesting to play, and I would recommend. You could also gift candles. Everyone loves candles. Men who say that they don't just haven't tried them yet. You could do candles. You could also gift Himalayan salt lamps, because those have been gaining in popularity recently as well. And then the last thing I have is you could do cute wall prints. You could make them by hand, you could paint them, or you could order them from Redbubble. The ones behind me I just painted. Mine are a little small, so I kind of want to upgrade them at some point. However, that time has not come yet. But yeah, you could also, another few things that you could gift is different sorts of wall decorations. I have fake vines in my room with a curtain, like a wall of curtain lights. Everyone loves that whenever they come into my room, so you could do something of that nature. You could also gift somebody picture frames with pictures in them. You could hand make a lot of gifts as well. Keep in mind, this is just things that you could buy. Definitely people prefer handmade gifts, especially if they're your parents, because they always prefer handmade over bought, because then it looks like it's made with love. But yes, that's all I have for my gift guide. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know down below what you guys are asking for Christmas. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye!